Hey, babe, there's something I've needed to say for a long time. Something that's been buried so deep in my chest that it's become difficult to breathe. And I think I owe it to you and to myself to finally let it out. You see, sometimes the hardest thing we'll ever do is tell the truth to the one person we're most afraid to lose. That person, for me, is you. I've been carrying a weight, a truth I've been too afraid to speak. A part of me I've hidden not because I wanted to lie, but because I was terrified that if you really saw me, you might not stay. This isn't easy. It's terrifying. I'm putting everything at risk by being vulnerable. But I know deep down that real love demands real honesty. And you deserve that. You deserve more than half truths, surface level smiles, or quiet emotional detours. So here I am. No more masks. No more perfectly rehearsed words. Just me, exposed. Rah. Real. Please hear me out. I haven't always been honest with you, not in the way that counts. I've shown you parts of me. Yes, the good parts, the charming parts, the confident ones. But I've also hidden a lot. And I need to tell you why. It's not because I didn't trust you. I trust you more than anyone. It's not because I wanted to deceive you. I would never intentionally hurt you. But I've been so afraid that if you saw the whole me, the cracks, the darkness, the fears, the past, I would lose the one thing I value most, you. I told myself that protecting you from my pain would make you love me more. That if I could just hold myself together and pretend I had it all figured out, you'd feel safe with me. But now I see that love without truth is just a shadow. And I want more than shadows with you. I want light. So let me be honest now. The person you fell in love with, that version of me who's always confident, always smiling, always saying the right thing. It's not the full picture. It never was. It was the me I thought you needed. The version I crafted to be enough. The version I performed because I didn't believe the real me would be lovable. Underneath all of that, there's another side of me. Side you haven't seen. One I was too ashamed to share. I've made mistakes in my life. Deep ones. I've hurt people. I've been hurt. I've had to carry emotional wounds that never truly healed. And instead of facing them, I buried them. I dressed them up. I hid them behind ambition, charm, humor. I became a master at pretending. But no more. Because you can't build forever on fiction. And I want forever with you. I've battled insecurities for years. I've questioned my worth. I've struggled with anxiety, shame, and guilt. I felt like an imposter even in moments of success. I've smiled in public and cried alone at night. And through it all, I kept telling myself, don't let them see. Don't let them see. But you're not them. You're you. And you've always deserved more than my half-light. I was afraid to show you my fears, afraid you'd see me as weak or unstable or not good enough. I feared you'd think I wasn't the partner you imagined. But the truth is, I've never wanted to be imagined. I've wanted to be known. This isn't easy to say. In fact, I've written and deleted these words more times than I can count. But every time I look into your eyes, every time you hold my hand, every time you say you love me, I feel guilty. Because you're loving a version of me that wasn't complete. And that's not fair to you. Not anymore. I've been lying to myself too. Telling myself that if I just stayed good enough, you'd never leave. That if I could keep all the chaos inside, we'd be okay. But babe, love doesn't grow in hiding. Love grows in the light. So here's what I want to say, unfiltered, unapologetic, and from the deepest part of my soul. I am not perfect. I have fears. I carry scars. I've broken promises to myself and to others. But I also carry love. Deep, wild, unwavering love for you. And that love is why I'm doing this. Because you matter more than my pride, more than my image, more than my fear. I'm tired of pretending to be unshakable. I'm not. Some nights I crumble. Some days I doubt everything. But in those moments, what gives me hope is you. You've shown me what kindness looks like, what softness feels like. You've given me space to breathe, and I want to give you the same gift now, my honesty. If this changes how you see me, I understand. If you need time, I'll wait. But if there's even a chance that you can accept this version of me, the real one, then maybe we can build something even stronger than before. And maybe, this time, it will be true. Because I want to be that person with you. The one who doesn't need to hide. The one who doesn't fear being seen. The one who trusts that love doesn't run when the truth comes out. So this is me, fully revealed. No more masks. No more running. Just me. And still madly in love with you. After I wrote this confession, I couldn't stop thinking about you, not just your love, but your life, your dreams, your future. And I felt this pull to draw a few cards, to see what the universe wants you to know. What came through was powerful, gentle, but also urgent. So if your heart is open, I'd like to share that message with you now. The cards revealed two major blocks that are currently holding you back from the financial abundance and success you truly deserve. They are not external forces. They're not fate punishing you or the universe withholding blessings. They're habits, beliefs, patterns, and once you become aware of them, you'll realize they were never meant to control you. They were just unhealed parts of your story, waiting for light. The first block is your mindset, and it's deeper than you think. You might not even realize how often you speak against your own abundance. When you say, I'll never get out of debt. People like me don't get lucky. Rich people are greedy. Money always slips through my fingers. You're not just venting. You're programming. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between sarcasm and truth. It only knows repetition. Every word you speak becomes a seed, and every seed grows into a belief, into a habit, into a reality. Right now, you've been unconsciously planting scarcity. But that's not your fault. You didn't choose this mindset, it was handed to you. From your upbringing, from struggle, from observing a world that equated success with suffering or privilege. But guess what? You get to rewire it now. You are not a victim of your past beliefs. You are the architect of your future ones. Start speaking differently. Try this. I am open to receiving wealth. Money flows to me with ease. I deserve to live in abundance. There is always more than enough. Say them even if they feel awkward. Say them until they feel like truth. Because you're not lying to yourself. You're rewriting the lie that says you'll always struggle. The second block is one you might not notice until it's too late. Emotional isolation. You've been doing things alone. Not because you want to, but because you feel like you have to. Maybe you've been burned before. Maybe you've reached out in the past and been met with silence or betrayal. Maybe your pride says, I don't need help. But let me tell you what the universe is whispering. You were not meant to do this alone. Your next level of success is hiding in the room you haven't walked into yet. It's in the conversation you haven't had. It's in the community you've avoided. It's in the collaboration you're afraid of. Fear tells us to isolate, to protect. But healing and abundance happens in connection. So say yes to the mentor. Say yes to the invite. Say yes to the uncomfortable room. Because in those places, you'll find what you've been missing: support, ideas, accountability, growth. Success is not a solo sport. It never was. So many people think they're failing just because they're not there yet. But love, you're not late. You're not broken. You're becoming. You're unlearning. You're expanding. You're shedding the old story so you can write a new one. There is no fixed timeline for your greatness. There's only alignment. And today, you took a huge step toward that just by being open to hearing this message. So, from my heart to yours, let go of the shame. Let go of the fear. Let go of the old identity that says you must suffer to be worthy. You were born worthy. You are enough. You are ready. Now breathe. Because the moment you believe in your own worth, everything begins to shift. And I'll be right here, rooting for you. Always. If this message spoke to your soul, type, "I received this truth" in the comments. If you're ready to embrace honesty, type, "I am no longer hiding." If you're ready to welcome abundance, type, "I am open to receive." And don't forget to share this with someone who needs to hear it. You never know whose healing you'll unlock by being brave enough to share your truth.